It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And today I'm in San Carlos and just checking in on a garden, doing some work on the verticals, and just wanted to take a minute to show you this beautiful little paradise that we created for this lovely client. San Carlos is kind of a hot spot. You know, most of my installations are coastal, and I talk about, you know, La Jolla and Carlsbad, and so I wanted to address a hotter area of the county, and this is a hot area of the county. Now you'll notice these aeoniums here look ratchet, don't they? Look at them, they're leggy, they're kind of all closed up. Now I took a minute to clean off the undersides. You know, they get the deciduated leaves get all dried out, so I cleaned them all off, but I left them. I'm not going to cut these up right now because it's summer and they're dormant, and I don't want them to burn and die. So another thing too to remember, particularly with aeoniums, is if you can protect them from the hot sun with a little bit of shade, they will only go semi-dormant instead of full-on dormant. So resist the temptation to water and just protect your succulents from the heat. It's not so much about the sun, it's more about the heat. Let's take a look at what plants are really thriving in this hot garden. We have Petalanthus bracteus. I talk about this one a lot. This is a plant that is got great vertical growth on a tall wall, and it will leaf out and flower with some water. It won't die if you withhold water, but it also will just go to stick and it won't leaf out. This Kalanchoe orgialis, or copper spoons, is very, very happy here in this hot garden. But right now, Hannah, do you know what time it is? It's like 2 in the afternoon, so you can see that this is shaded right now. There are probably a dozen microclimates in your garden and in this tiny little courtyard. Right now, where we might have the hottest part of the sun, the orgialis are shaded, and that's why they're doing so well. These poor aeoniums, despite the fact that I planted them under a Chinese fringe tree, the Chinese fringe is still kind of a baby and they're getting a bit hammered by the sun. Of course, all the aloes are doing great. The pachypodium is doing great. And look at this little Euphorbia millii, or crown of thorns. What a happy full sun camper this is. And here we have the Cirsus canadensis forest pansy, my favorite tree, in full flower. This tree's been in this garden for about 3 years. We have Greg's wonderful little waterfall. And you can see that this Petalanthus in the corner is dormant. It's not leafed out. That's because there's not a lot of water going back to that corner. But look at the sunburst aeonium. I mean, they're doing spectacular, and these get a lot of sun. Very, very, very hot. This is one of my favorite little corners of the garden. Also gets quite hot. You'll see that we have an Echeveria gibiflora hybrid. And take a look at this trunk. Oh my goodness. Woo! Now I'm not going to cut this because it is summer and I don't want to stress this plant out. But these Orchop aeonium, the orgialis, the little lipstick Echeveria gobioides are doing great. Little Rita cactus there. But again, a Petalanthus with no leaves. But isn't it pretty? This is just a really beautiful little vignette. Really happy with this. And we've had temperatures here well into the 90s. Oh yeah. It might be a little hot, but you know what? This is a little paradise. And you can do it. You can do gardening in the heat. Just remember, resist the temptation to water and protect what you can with some shade. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, reporting in San Carlos with your succulent tip of the day.